Hello everyone, you're welcome to EduMath Hub. In this video, I'm going to be teaching you how to read the Vernier Caliper. This is for physics, units and measurements. So it's very simple. The first thing you need to know is that the Vernier Caliper has two jaws. This is one of the jaws, the second jaw here. This part is for measuring the external diameter of an object, while this one is for measuring the internal diameter of an object. Also, the Vernier Caliper has two scales. That's a main scale. It looks like a ruler from this part and down like that. Then it has a vernier scale, which is this part here. So this vernier scale slides like this and like this on this ruler. It slides backwards and forwards on the ruler. So for you to read the vernier caliper, you need to check the readings on the vernier scale, on the main scale, and the reading on the vernier scale. So you add both of them together. So main scale reading. So main scale reading plus vernier scale reading will give you the real reading or the actual reading of the vernier caliper. And take note of the fact that the accuracy of the vernier caliper is 0.01 centimeter. So always keep your measurements in centimeter when you are reading the vernier caliper. So this is how you read the vernier caliper now. The first thing you need to do is you consider the vernier scale. Now, this is the beginning of the vernier scale. This is where it starts from. This is the first line demarcating the vernier scale. So you need to check the main scale. This main scale here, this main thing looks like a ruler. You need to check all the readings that you have coming from this left hand side like this. Starting from zero, you need to consider all the readings that you have from this part to this part before this line begins. Okay, so once you have seen that, that will give you the main scale reading. That's MS. That will be MS, main scale reading. Now, you now add it to the vernier caliper reading. The vernier caliper reading will be obtained from this part here. So you need to check the points where this reading at the top here and the reading at the bottom here, where they coincide, something like this, where the top one meets with the lower one, where they touch each other, where they touch like this, where they coincide like this, the upper reading and these upper demarcations or graduations and the lower one, where they meet each other like this. So after seeing that particular point, you just count from the left hand side, from here, count like this. Then once you've counted that, any answer you get, you multiply by 0.01, then you add it to the main scale reading that you got at the first point. So after multiplying whatever you've counted at this part, multiply by 0.01, that will give you your vernier scale reading. Then you add it to the main scale reading. So whatever you get will be your final answer. Okay, so that's just it. Main scale reading plus vernier scale reading will give you your actual reading. So let me take an example now. So in this question, we have to determine the actual reading of this vernier caliper. So this part here is the main scale, while this part is the vernier scale. So bearing that in mind, for you to start, you need to know the beginning of the vernier scale. Which part is the beginning of the vernier scale? So this is the zero mark of the vernier scale. So the vernier scale is starting from this line here. So after noting that particular point, you need to know everything you have on the main scale coming from this direction like this. So everything you have on the main scale coming like this. So this is 8 here. Then the beginning of this vernier scale is coming from 7 here. So you're going to see 7 before you see this thick line. Before you see this line, which is the beginning of the vernier scale, you're going to see 7. So that means you have 7.00 on the main scale. Okay, because this is where the reading stopped before the vernier scale began. Okay, then the next thing to do is you check the reading on the vernier scale now. Now, for you to get the reading on the vernier scale, you need to be very careful. And this is how you're going to get the reading on the vernier scale. All you have to do is check for these lines. Look at these lines here, all these tiny lines, all these lines here and these lines here. Check where they are meeting each other, like the one from the top coming like this, and the one from the bottom joining it like this, where they meet each other. So if you check it very well, I'm counting from this left hand side, this line here, so this is 0. So the one that actually met is this line, these two lines here. These two lines, they are meeting. these two lines like this, they are actually meeting. You can see they are touching each other. The rest did not touch. So for you to get the answer, you have to count from the left hand side until you get to that point where they met. So if you count from that point, you're going to get, this is 1, sorry, this is 0, so it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they are meeting at 0.5. So that 0.5, you multiply it by 0.01. So that will give you 0.05. So you have 5, you have already seen that they are meeting at 5. So 5 times 0.01, you're going to get 0.05. You're using 0.01 because the accuracy of the vernier scale or the vernier vernier caliper is 0.01 centimeter. So that means you're going to add 0.05 to this 0.05. So if you add it together, you're going to get 5, 0, then this one will be 7. Okay, so the reading is 7.05 centimeter. Okay, so that's the reading on this vernier scale. So let me take one more. So this is the second example. So we have the main scale here, and this is the vernier scale. So the first thing to do is to check what the main scale is reading. But before you do that, you have to know the beginning of the vernier scale. So this is 0 mark of the vernier scale. This is the beginning here. So you need to check what this guy is. This is the reading that occurred last on the main scale before this guy began. So you need to know what this guy is. You need to check which value is this. So for you to check that, you have to count backwards from 4. 4, this will be 3.9, and this will be 3.8. So your reading on your main scale is 3.8. So after getting 3.8 on the main scale, the next thing to do is to read the vernier scale, which is this line. Now let's read the vernier scale. For you to read the vernier scale, you need to check where these lines are meeting. These two do not meet, these two do not meet, these two are actually meeting. If you check this guy and this guy, they're actually coinciding, they're touching each other. So let's count from this part here. So this is 0, this will be 1, 2, 3. So this is 3. So after getting 3, you multiply that 3 by 0.01. So that will give you 0.03. So don't forget that your reading on your main scale is 3.8, which is this one here. So you're going to have 3.8, 3.8, then plus, so you add it to 0.03. So this will give you 0.03. If you add that, this will give you 3. 8 plus 0, that will give you 8, and 3 plus 0 will give you 3. So the final answer will be 3.83 centimeter. 3.83 centimeter. So that's how to read the vernier caliper. I hope you enjoyed this video. So try to watch this next video on your screen. This video will teach you how to read the micrometer screw gauge. Okay, it's very simple, just like this one. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned and see you guys in the next one. Bye.